Hello, class of SEL 365. This is my English capstone presentation, and the question is why an English degree matters in an ever-changing world. So, good morning or afternoon, everyone, depending on what time the presentation is. Thank you for being here today. I want to talk about something that's often underestimated, sometimes even dismissed in our fast-moving, tech-driven world, the value of an English degree. In an era where AI can easily write emails, STEM careers are booming and taking off, and success is measured in algorithms and analytics, you might wonder, why major in English? It's a question I asked myself many times. But here's the truth. In a world that's constantly changing, an English degree is not just relevant, it is essential. It is the power of storytelling and meaning in the making. English is not just about reading books or writing essays. It's about understanding people, systems, and ideas through language. It's about making sense of the world around us. And in a world that often feels overwhelming with 24/7 news coverage, social media, background noise, and polarized opinions, what we need most is meaning. We need people who can interpret the chaos and connect the dots. That's what English majors do. We aren't just readers or writers or analyzing literature or connecting one source to a secondary source. We are interpreters of the human experience. We tell stories that move people, challenge societal norms, inspire action, and bring a type of clarity. And in every field, whether it's activism, education, business, healthcare, commerce, or the arts, stories are how change begins. It is a versatile foundation that is prominent within every type of career field. English is a versatile field with endless paths that lead to infinite opportunities. It is unlike any other concentration because it is the foundation upon which every other concentration is built. Think about the health sciences or education, accounting, project management, logistical management, pro golfer. It goes on. The list goes on. You use the same principles that you learn in the English field. This includes the idea of analysis, whether you're analyzing a literary text or an historical text, or you're analyzing a financial report, a patient's file. Once again, the list just goes on. Your attention to detail. Every career field focuses on some type of attention to detail, something that English majors take pride on. Grammar. Whether you're writing a field report or an essay, a research paper, writing out a patient's file, you have to use good grammar and good syntax. Otherwise, it's incoherent to the receiving party. The idea of literacy. We often disassociate literacy as something that is only good for reading and writing. You only have literacy in writing or only literacy in reading. But literacy is expandable. It goes to technical literacy. Education is a type of literacy. What you know about things. That's what English degrees teach you. It teaches you the finer points of things. And then there's this idea of communication skills. Whether it's making a speech or presenting a new project or talking informally to your team. Within an English degree, we practice many times in many courses how to speak professionally, how to communicate our ideas from research into something digestible to the audiences. That is what English degrees and English majors do for people. We take the chaos out of information and present it in a way that is easily appealing to the eye. You can read it without having to go into too much thought. We do the analysis so that you don't have to. That's what English degrees teach us whenever we major in it and what we graduate. Those are the skills we bring out of this degree. And it's for this reason English maintains its authoritative position over other fields of study, because of the long-standing English print reigned in those fields. Many of us have been taking English-related classes since elementary school, whether it was called language arts or ELA or basic composition. It's all a form of concentration in English. English is so foundational that it often functions as a universal language in academic and professional settings. No matter the industry, the skills honed in an English degree, critical thinking, persuasive writing, and effective communication are in high demand. Employers consistently value candidates who can exhibit clarity, meticulously analyze complex information, and adapt messages to different audiences. These are all core competencies nurtured within the English programs. Consider fields like law, marketing, journalism, and even technology. A lawyer needs impeccable writing skills to draft compelling arguments. A marketer needs to craft persuasive campaigns that resonate with diverse audiences. A journalist must synthesize facts and weave them into engaging narratives. Even in tech-heavy roles, the ability to write documentation, explain technical concepts, or lead teams relies on soft skills that are often refined by studying English. Moreover, English majors are not just trained to analyze literature. They're trained to interpret life. They develop a nuanced understanding of human behavior and societal structures by studying various texts. This insight translates into empathy and adaptability, both crucial in today's fast-paced and interconnected world. English also fosters creativity, which is often overlooked as a professional skill. Creativity isn't just about writing poetry or novels, it's about finding innovative solutions to problems, seeing connections where others might not, and articulating new ideas to inspire action. These qualities help English majors excel in entrepreneurship, leadership roles, and beyond. In short, an English degree equips individuals with a toolbox of universal skills relevant across multiple industries and essential for personal and professional growth. Far from being limited to the paths available to an English major, are as diverse as the stories they study. Communication is the currency of the future, highly taught within the English degree. No matter what industry you're in, like the tech, medicine, law, education, clear and effective communication is critical. It's what gets you hired, promoted, and heard. English majors are trained communicators. We learn to write, revise, revise again, present, revise again, persuade, revise, and listen. These are not just academic skills, they are life skills. In a world where attention spans are short and misinformation spreads light years fast, the ability to express ideas clearly and ethically is a superpower. And it's one that English majors carry. It's in our blood. We live in a time where machines can mimic language and generate responses, but they cannot feel in the way that humans do. They cannot empathize with the subject that we present it with. They cannot understand the depth of the human experience. But English majors can. By studying literature, history, theory and culture, we learn how to engage with that difference. We understand complex social systems. We learn how to navigate human relationships. We carry empathy and ethics into boardrooms, classrooms, courtrooms, and overall into our general community. So, after all this, why does an English degree matter? Because the world doesn't just need coders and engineers and doctors and analysts. It needs thinkers, storytellers, people to connect the dots where nobody would think to connect the dots. They need creators, someone to tell the stories and create new stories. That's what an English degree does for society. It needs people who know how to find meaning in uncertainty, clarity in confusion, and beauty in the complexity that is life. In short, the world needs us. That's the simple fact of it. So whether you're already pursuing English, considering it, or still unsure, I would tell you this: your voice matters. Your ideas matter. And this degree, it equips you to not just make a living, but to make a difference. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you took a great deal from why an English degree matters, and you continue to pursue English as a field, and you think critically about how it is incorporated into the world we live in and the career field that you are about to enter. So thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.